planner friends. Today's video is going to be a video that I haven't done in quite a while, which is another like digital type of tutorial. Today we're going to be working in Procreate. I am not really a Procreate person. I'm more of like an Inkscape or Canva or something like that type of person where I have a mouse and I can drag and drop and there's, I don't know, more easily editable layers. I'm not a drawer person with Procreate, but we're going to be working in Procreate today because I want to share with you some assets, I guess, you can download from Creative Fabrica. So I have a Creative Fabrica shop. We're not going to be using any of my Procreate stamps or brushes or anything today because I have been making them. But I'm going to show you some more about Creative Fabrica. So I am also an affiliate with Creative Fabrica, and I'm going to leave a link down below where you can sign up for free and download 10 images for free, and then your subscription or your account will automatically renew after the first month at $9.99 a month, so it's $10 a month, and you can download like a whole bunch of stuff. Or what I do is I have the yearly subscription, which I think brings it down to $4.99 a month. I love Creative Fabrica, and I love, in addition to like all the other subscriptions that I think are really cool to have as somebody who likes to be creative digitally or whatnot, I definitely think that Creative Fabrica is something that you should invest in because there's just millions of things that you can download. There's fonts, there's PNGs, there's sticker templates like I share, there's planner templates, there's digital planner bundles here, or this is a font. There's sublimation images, there's quotes, there's fonts, there's like a ton of stuff. Like, it's so cool. And like, this is really popular now. This kind of like, you can see I favorite it. This kind of like groovy stuff, but like just there's so many things. These are PNGs that you could use to make stickers. Like, there are so many things that you can just download and use, and it's like a great, like these would make great stickers, asset to have. So I'm going to today show you how to make some washi tape stickers or washi tape designs in Procreate, and I'm going to leave a link down below to all of the brushes that I have downloaded into Procreate, but I'm just going to do a quick search today for like Procreate borders, and you can see you get like suggestions here, and sometimes I will click on these, but other times I will, let's do like border brush. Let's see what that brings up. There's a lot of things where you can just like type in different combinations of keywords and find different stuff. So let's see here. So this one would be a kind of a cool one. There's a lace one. Like, you can get all of these sort of brushes. That's kind of cool. I think I'm going to download this one. But you get all these different types of brushes. Whoops. And whatnot. Let's go back here. Let's see what else. I don't want to download. Oh, like a floral border. This is like lace looking, and you can just find, you can type in like stamp brushes, border brushes, like retro brushes, frames. You can get like super specific. I am going to, like, you can see that only brought up a couple of designs. I'm actually going to go ahead and download this one, and I'll show you how you can extract it and everything. So I'm going to go to download. I'm going to download. I'm going to open it in iZip Pro and unzip it. You can do this in your downloads as well. Also, these lights, I'm sorry. You can do this in your downloads as well. For a long time, I was like, you have to use a something like iZip to unzip files, but now I think you can do it in your downloads file on your iPad. So anyway, so we're going to tap on it, open in Procreate, and it's going to import, and then you'll see. Let's see, let's go to this. This is something I was working on, but we'll make a new one. You'll see that it has imported here, and now you have that brush set. So we can go back to, what was I on? Creative Fabrica. And let's do another, let's do like Procreate border. Let's see. You can be like Procreate doodles, Procreate, you know, whatever. There's frames, borders, flower frames. Some are stamps. Oh, Halloween frames that are circular. let's see what else. Oh, here you go. This would be good. Holiday, 40 holiday brush stamps. So that would be good for making, let's see. Hello. Washi tape too. Like, this would be a good one. We can even go, you can click on this person's profile and like see what they have. Procreate stamps, you know. Oh, the other thing is you can get Procreate color palettes. Like, I don't think personally, oh, here you go, Halloween pattern brushes, fall pattern brushes to make, if you're going to make like Halloween or fall or whatever, washi tape like we're going to do, like I'm going to show you. But personally, I don't think something that I wouldn't do is to like purchase a Procreate color palette, but because these things are included in your subscription, I find it like super easy where I'm like, I don't want to have to look up and find coordinating colors. I'm just going to go ahead and download one of these. So I'm going to see what these Halloween pattern brushes are, even though I'm not doing like a Halloween thing. We'll see what it looks like. We'll download, open in, iZip Pro. Okay. Open in Procreate. So now it's imported Procreate. So now you can see all this stuff that I have on Procreate. We're going to go to making these washi tape guys here. So what I'm going to do, I also downloaded a brush set that was just shapes from Creative Fabrica. Again, I will leave that in the description box so you can find the exact brushes that I used. But I'm just going to make a new canvas, and I actually created a size that's 4.5 by 6.75. Cricut has recently updated their print and cut space, but you can still only print and cut a full image that's like 6.75 by 9.25 inches. You can't, even though the printable area is bigger, if you have a single image, it still has to be within that original dimensions. So I find this to be a fine size. Like, I don't feel like I'm wasting a lot of sticker paper. A lot of people do, but even when I do on silhouettes, I mean, I don't print so close to my registration marks because I find that throws all of my stuff off. So I'm going to use this canvas that I made. It was 4.5 by 6.75. And honestly, let's go through this. So if you want to make your own canvas a specific size, you'll hit that new canvas button and then change it over to inches and then do your 4.5 by 6.75 and then make sure the DPI is 300. You can make it larger if you want. It's just going to diminish your layers, and then you'd hit create. I am going to hit cancel though because I've already made it, and this is what it looks like. Now there are a couple of ways that you can draw lines or make these shapes that you're going to fill in Canva, or I'm sorry, in Procreate. What I originally did was I went over here to like, let me find my like fine liner brush here, where you draw a line and it becomes kind of square, you know, straight, and then you can do that, and then you can draw another line, you know, and make it straight, and then, you know, fill it in, and then now you have that layer and you can move it up and around. But I was noticing that I didn't realize this, I was slightly making this not level, whoops, if you will. And so I wasn't realizing it until I went to go like print and cut it, that's not going to be straight. So what I ended up doing is I downloaded a brush set that was shape stamps. And I mean, it's just like really simple shape stamps. And you could even import like a shape as well. But I just find this to be like easier to do. So the shape I'm going to use is the shape 16. I'm going to use that. It's just a rectangle. So what I end up doing is choosing that brush and then setting everything to black and like setting up my canvas. So we have our first layer. I am just going to, and I try and keep my canvas like straight, I guess, if that makes sense. I'm just going to make a line like that. Then I'm going to go to, or I guess make a stamp like that. I'm going to go to the arrow here to select the layer, and I am going to rotate this. You could do it vertical, you could do it horizontal. I like to do it horizontal because I don't need huge strips of washi tape, but you could definitely do it like it was, and then move it over here. Oops, move it over here, you know, and set your washi tape up this way vertically. I'm going to do mine horizontally though, because I like it that way. And then I also have it set to freeform so that I can make this smaller, taller, bigger, wider, whatever you want. So the downside of Procreate is that you can't really set any dimensions, but the upside is you can just be creative. So we have that. I'll go over here and I'll duplicate that. And then I will select this again and drag this down. Maybe I'll make this a little bit bigger. Duplicate. Drag this down. Maybe I'll make it a little bit smaller. Duplicate. Sometimes I do 3, sometimes I do 4, whatnot. And then I'll go and select all of these and create a group. And then I will duplicate that group and then use my arrow tool and drag it down as well. And duplicate. And drag it down. I think I got kind of lucky that this one fit here where it was all kind of even. So then, whoops, make sure this is centered here. Whoop. So then you have that. Now I will say one of the palettes I downloaded from Creative Fabrica was this Groovy Baby one, but there's Pumpkin Spice, Mid-Century Modern, Strawberry Fields, like Spring Vibes, whatever. You can find a bunch of them that are just easy to work with. You know what I mean? I think I'm actually going to choose this Mid-Century Modern one as my default here and go off of that. So I'm going to start by taking this and filling in these colors. So we'll just select our layers, choose some colors that you're going to like. And I find this easier to do in the first place. You can change them if you don't like them, but I find this easier to do in the first place because it will kind of tell me which layer I'm working with since we copied and duplicated things and they're all labeled layer 1. You know what I mean? So we can do that and just go and color in all of your layers. I'm tending to use a lot of green for some reason, so let's change that. Let's use this pink. And what's really cool about using palettes as well is that you get colors that like match each other. You don't have to do so much work to like figure out stuff that kind of goes together. Whoops, that kind of goes together, if that makes sense. Let's do this yellow. I think I already used that yellow. No, I didn't. Okay, select this one. Let's see. Let's use this pink. This one. And I find it good to have like varying sizes of washi tape just to have it be fun. So now we get to the fun part. Let's go down here. We're going to select the layer, the washi tape that you want to work on, and then add a new layer above it. And what that's going to do is allow you to set a clipping mask if you need to, but also keep things separate if you mess up and need to erase or delete or whatnot. So let's experiment here. I want to see what these Halloween pattern ones look like. Let's see. Let's choose this one. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to keep this color that I have selected, and we're just going to go like this. So that would maybe be a cool washi tape. It'd probably be better on something bigger like that. Let's see. Oh, there's only a couple. What else? Oh, this was a border one. Let's see. Let's do this. And we can go like this. Ooh, that's like too small. I'm going to undo that. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Go this way. And if you hold your pen down, you can make it into a straight line and then make it more even within the, washi tape that you're working on. I like that. Let's keep that. Let's keep going through here and see what other things there are. Oh, I like the hearts. I like these little stars. And I kind of like to, what do you call it? Like vary what I'm doing. So maybe I won't use, okay, so I really like this star one, but I'm not going to maybe put it right here. Maybe I'll go down to like this one, which is this one down here, and put it there. And so let's choose another. Let's do this yellow. Let's see how this looks. So yeah, like I'll do something like that. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. That way there's not like the same or similar patterns next to each other, if that makes sense. I still think I could do it a little bit bigger. So yeah, so then there's that. So we can go back up here. select this one. Let's go back over and see. Like I said, I'll leave a link to all the ones that I have that I'm using here, but there's some flower ones. Let's see. Oh, this is a cool like flower powery looking one. Let's see. Maybe we'll use this green here. I think we'll probably make these maybe this big. Oh, that's too big. Yeah, so we can do that. And then I just try and make sure it's kind of even. If it's not in the center, then I will just, oops, I already messed up. I did not go. I also did the same thing here. I did not put a second layer above that. So, whoops. It's okay though. So now I have a layer. Now let's go back and do this. And that's kind of straight. So then I'll take this, whoops, and kind of get this in the middle of the washi layer there. So this one, add another layer. You just have to make sure you make another layer, and if you don't, you're kind of gonna be screwed up a little bit. So let's see, maybe we can use something like this here in this one. Make this a little bit maybe like that. Let's see, what color can we use there? Maybe we'll do this blue color. And so holding down your pen like that can really help you to make it be, you know, a better look. So then we'll go to the next one, add another layer. Doodle scatter. Let's see what's in here. Some more flowers. And sometimes, let's see, what is this? What is this one? Is it this one? Okay, so this technically isn't a brush. It's supposed to be like a stamp. If you can see that, let's make this like black or something. It's supposed to be just like a stamp, but you can kind of use it, I discovered, as a brush. I don't know if I want to do black. What would be a good color? What if we did white over that? You can kind of use it as a brush. Whoops, I forgot I need to be kind of straight. And then just duplicate it. Mother of pearl. This, another layer. Okay. It's supposed to be a stamp, but you can kind of use it as a brush. And then you can position it, you know, how you want it. And then go over here and go to duplicate, take your arrow brush and kind of move it over. And then you can get some washi like that. And then if you want to combine it, you can just pinch the two together and now it's one layer and it's a good washi tape layer. So let's go to this one, add another one. Let's see what else we can get going. Sometimes, like these scatter ones, I had success with it at one point, but you can see like sometimes they overlap and you don't necessarily want that to happen, you know? So those are kind of tricky to work with. I forgot what I did to make it work the one time that I did get it to work. Let's do this like pattern here. I think I'm gonna do, there's some fuzz stuck to my thing. Let's see, maybe this like lighter green would look good over that. Here, I'll show you a clipping mask kind of thing. So if we've got this green leopard print here, I don't quite like that. I'm gonna undo that. Let's pick another color. What about this lighter green? Let's see how that works. That looks way better. So I'm just kind of coloring it over this layer here, over this strip of washi tape. And then I'll go back up to, up to the layers and tap on this layer and hit clipping mask, and it clips it down to the one below it. So it looks, you know, better. It's not, when you go to cut it, it's going to cut that straight line. So we'll add another layer. Let's go find another thing. Actually, that's a good one. Let's see, what color do we want to do with this pink? Actually, maybe we don't want to do pink. Let's do, where was that Bits and Bobs one? Let's do like this. And we'll do what color do you think for, let's do another like lighter pink. Same thing. Color like this. And you want to make sure, like, you want to, like, you can see, if you like that, that's fine. But, like, you want to make sure you're coloring and touching everything. So maybe making your brush a little bit bigger can help for that, to make sure you're getting the full effect across. And then we'll just tap it and clipping mask. And then we already did that one. So let's go here. What did we pick before? What was I going to do? Oh, this Doodle scatter one. And I was going to do... beep, boop, beep, boo. Where was it? Right? This is the one I was going to do. This one. Let's see. What color do we want to do? What if we did this light yellow? Did I do another layer? Nope. Another layer. Whoops. And then get that in the middle. Go to this one, add another layer. Let's see, what can we do? What can we do? Oh, this was some textures. Oh, let's do this one. Let's do that same color. And then we'll go over here, clipping mask, looks good. Okay, let's select this one, another layer. Let's see what the zebra stripe looks like. And let's do this color. Sometimes it's like real odd how the brush is. It kind of acts weird, but it is what it is. So clipping mask. And you could have like a whole theme. Right now I'm just like, oh, all these colors go together, but you could have a whole like retro theme where you only wanted to use like retro inspired things, or if you were doing, I don't know, only florals or something like that. Like you could make it more or as less cohesive as you like. That's the great thing about doing this and making your own washi tape, is if you have stuff that you're like looking to use or looking to do, you can. And if you just want to have fun with it, you can. So what if we keep that same color? Did I put another layer? Yes. And I also did something. Okay. Oops. Bananas. I also don't like that you can't just click on things in Procreate. Like, that's not how Procreate works. So it's kind of frustrating for me. Was it this? Let's see. Stony stripe, stipple. Let's see what those dots are. Let's do that in like this color. And like the other thing with this, if I make this smaller, that doesn't make the dots smaller. It just makes the area I'm coloring smaller. Does that make sense? I don't really like that. Let's see. What else can we do? What else? What does this one look like? That one looks good. Okay, so I'll go here, clipping mask, done. Okay, so now you have like your whole set of washi tape. I usually go here and I turn off the background color, and then I'm gonna save it, share PNG, and you can just save the image. And then we can go over to Design Space and open it in Design Space. Okay, so I have Design Space open. I'm going to go here, open up a new canvas, go to Upload, select Photo from Library, go here. It's going to have the checkered behind it. I don't know why it looks so crappy, but it's going to have the checkerboard behind it, which is what you want because you turned off the background. You're going to hit Apply. We're going to do Print Then Cut, and I'm just going to name this Washi Test. Done, and then Upload. And I think I have another one that I saved as well. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So then we're going to go here. And I have noticed, like, if you see this black around your images, sometimes it doesn't print, sometimes it does print. Sometimes if you upload here and then go to cut from like desktop, it has a fit. So what I have found is you can go to edit and then like print and cut, especially on desktop. So if you find that you're going to print and there's like these weird lines around everything, on desktop, I will usually go to print and cut over here, select color, and then change it to like blue and select apply, and then go back, go to original, and then apply, and it like restores the original artwork. I think on the desktop, it's like restore original artwork or something like that. So you just want to make sure that you do that. So this is bringing it in as a height of a width of 9.26. What we want to do is 4.5. And make sure our proportions are locked. So we have this 4.5 by 6.75. And then we should be able to go to make it. Let's see. I want to do 2. It's putting it on a different mat. I thought it wouldn't do that, but I guess it will. Okay, so to get them all on the same mat, we're going to go insert a shape. We're going to shapes. We're going to go to a square. We're going to change this to unlock our proportions. We're going to go 6.75 by 9.25. And we actually should have done it the other way, but that's fine. We'll just rotate it. And we can go to layers. And how do I move you to the front? Edit, arrange, bring to front. Okay, so we're going to go here. We're just going to line it up. Usually you should be able to just line it up like this. But you can also select both of them and go to edit, align, left, and center. Okay, and then we will tap on this and we're going to duplicate it. Bring it over here. Edit, align, center, align right, and then turn this off. Select both of these guys, flatten, make it. So now you have your washi tape like that. You can do 2 or whatnot. So, and you can see now the print and cut lines have changed. It's not like a box anymore. And the tip I have for that, I don't think this is an inadequate amount of space to waste. What I run into with my silhouette on the regular is that this is, especially this, can I zoom in? So this is dark. This is a dark color. And you can see this is outlining the print and cut area, but this is a dark color. Your registration marks are a dark color. Your light is like passing over these registration marks. It is quite possible that the light will pick this up and read this, and it'll interfere with it reading your registration marks. So if you ever have that problem, here's a free tip in here. I guess all my tips are free, but an unrelated free tip. If you have that problem, then what you're going to want to do is not have dark stuff right by your registration marks. You see what I'm saying? This one's probably going to be okay because it's kind of light, but you might want to move this around or change it or whatever. But you can see we can't move this anymore. Like it's got to be where it is. Or whatever, but you do get this extra bit out here and this extra bit out here. If you wanted to maybe like make a shape that was that big and then like fill it in a little bit, you could. Again, personally, I don't think this is a big waste of space. So then you would just print this, cut it. I usually use like the vinyl setting and that does a good kiss cut for me. And then I will just trim it from my paper. What you could do is then put your like, what am I trying to say? Your branding or something like in this spot and then trim this, trim it from there. But that's what you could do. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you check out Creative Fabrica. Like I said, I am an affiliate for them and I sincerely use all of this stuff all the time. I have been playing around in Procreate a lot and it's been really exciting for me to be able to, I don't know, just have access to a library of things to download. And something that's $4.99 a month, it's over a year. You have to buy the yearly subscription, but I mean, it's totally worth it. I think it's great. So I will leave that information down in the description. I'll also leave a link to the, too many Instagram notifications. I will also leave a link to all of the brushes that I used and whatnot. So yeah. If you like this video, hope you give it a like and a thumbs up and subscribe. I also think that there are like super thanks enabled here. So if you want to support the channel that way, you totally can. You can do a super thanks and I would appreciate it. But yeah, I will talk to you on my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.